Today on Rappler. MARINA moves to stop the operations of the company that owns MT Princess Empress. The House of Representatives suspends Negros Oriental Representative Arnie Teves for staying abroad on an expired travel clearance. The ICC rules victims and their families can participate in drug war proceedings. NAIA Terminal 2 will only handle domestic flights starting July 1. K-pop concert Epicon is postponed. Dolly de Leon is set to star in a comedy film with Awkwafina, Simu Liu, and John Cena. And Guinness World Records declares The Weeknd as the world's most popular artist. The Maritime Industry Authority, or MARINA, moves to stop the operations of RDC Rield Marine Services, the company that owns MT Princess Empress, the sunken vessel responsible for the oil spill that first impacted Oriental Mindoro. MARINA Administrator Hernani Fabia says the agency issued 2 cease-and-desist orders, one for the cancellation of its franchise and the other for its operations. The closure orders are in effect until authorities finish their investigation into the embattled company. RDC's insurance coverage hangs in the balance due to the controversy surrounding MT Princess Empress' authority to travel. RDC says the sunken ship is insured for $1 billion or around 55 billion pesos under a protection and indemnity coverage. The Department of Health says nearly 200 people have fallen ill because of the oil spill. The House of Representatives, in a rare move, suspends Negros Oriental Representative Arnie Teves Jr., who is entangled in a string of controversies, including the killing of Negros Oriental Governor Roel de Gamo. A total of 292 lawmakers unanimously vote on Wednesday, March 22, to suspend Teves. The Ethics Committee forwards its recommendation to the plenary on the basis that Teves showed disorderly behavior when he stayed abroad with expired travel clearance and defied orders to return home and perform his congressional duties.
Under our leadership, the House of Representatives will never ever countenance any conduct unbecoming a House member.
The suspension, which is the second most severe punishment after expulsion, and the lightest being reprimand, lasts for a period of 60 days. It is rare for the House to sanction one of its own. In 2018, the House reprimanded John Bertis, then ACT OFW representative, for confronting a security checker at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport in a viral video. The International Criminal Court, or ICC, allows families of victims to comment on the Philippine government's appeal against the ongoing investigation into Rodrigo Duterte's violent war on drugs. This decision rejects the earlier move of the Philippine government to block the victims' participation in the proceedings. In a decision dated Tuesday, March 21, the Victims' Participation and Reparations section is set to collect and transmit representations from any interested victims and victim groups. These should then be included in a report to be submitted by May 22, 2023. The ICC Appeals Chamber also quotes the victims' request, saying they have not been able to obtain justice and remedies for the crimes committed against their family members. Human rights groups estimate the killings to be between 27,000 and 30,000. Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 2 is set to handle only domestic flights starting July 1. The Manila International Airport Authority, or MIAA, will be reassigning flights in NAIA Terminal 2 to help alleviate the congestion constantly plaguing the terminal. The Philippine Airlines will move all its international flights to Terminal 1. PAL Express will continue operating local flights from Terminal 2. AirAsia Philippines will join its domestic operations with PAL in Terminal 2. Cebu Pacific's domestic network will remain in Terminal 3. Cebu Pacific Sebgo will also continue to operate in Terminal 4. MIAA says using Terminal 2 for only domestic flights will cut down on long immigration lines and decongest other terminals. Epicon, the concert that initially planned to feature K-pop artists from the first to fourth generations, has been postponed due to, quote, unforeseen circumstances. Concert organizer New Wave Events and Productions apologizes for the inconvenience. It earlier revealed that former 21 member Minzy would be one of the performers, while bandmate Sandara Park would host the event. Epicon was initially set to take place on April 1 at the SM Mall of Asia concert grounds. A new date has not been announced. The organizers assure fans that the rescheduled event will be an unforgettable experience. Before the postponement, the organizer also canceled the pre-sale and official ticket sale for the show hours before it was set to start. New Wave is the organizer behind the BU concert series that brought K-pop acts Red Velvet, EXO members Chen and Xiumin, TVXQ, and BoA to the Philippines in 2022. Dolly de Leon is cast in the upcoming action comedy film Grand Death Lotto, directed by Bridesmaids filmmaker Paul Feig. A Deadline report says Dolly is playing a supporting role with lead stars John Cena, Awkwafina, and Simu Liu. The Amazon-produced film is set in the near future where the people of California get a chance to win a multi-billion-dollar jackpot in a grand lottery. The winner, however, must fight to survive until sundown because anyone who kills them will be able to legally claim their prize. Dolly is a veteran Filipino actor with roles in films such as Aswang, Hintayan ng Langit, and History of Ha, and series such as On the Job and Folklore. Her international breakout role was in Ruben Östlund's Triangle of Sadness, a performance that earned her historic nominations at the BAFTAs and Golden Globes. The Guinness World Records hails Canadian singer-songwriter The Weeknd as the statistically most popular musician on the planet. The declaration comes after The Weeknd set 2 new Guinness World Record titles, most monthly listeners on Spotify, and the first artist to reach 100 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Guinness notes that as of March 20, The Weeknd has over 114 million monthly listeners on Spotify, a 30 million lead over second placer Miley Cyrus, who has 82.4 million. Guinness adds the increase in The Weeknd's streaming figures was prompted by the release of his Die For You remix featuring Ariana Grande. Die For You was initially released in 2016 as part of The Weeknd's Starboy album. When the remix was released in February 2023, it peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. And that's today's wrap. I'm Michelle Abad. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.